Hello everyone, I'm back on the beach. You can see it's the first time I think in nearly 5 months. I think that's the last time I did a video. I hope you're all staying well and finally starting to come out of this bloody lockdown. Anyway, I'm on my first hole. I just filled it back in again and all we found is a strip of lead. Right, moving on. First decent target come out of that hole there. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Equinox 600 and a musket ball. There's a seam on it, so it looks like it's possibly dropped, although there's a big chunk off the back of it. But yeah, oh well, it's a big old ball. Right, right, I've only moved a couple of foot from the last one. And sort of sooner or later I'd have to find a lead. I found a nice one. Cool, that'll go in my tackle box. Nice one. Yeah, like 3 or 4 quid's worth there, isn't it? Impact shield as well, in good nick. Right, we'll put that one in the tackle box. Moving on. So that one was coming up 20, 23. That was a hell of a deep. And that is an old weight. Look at that. Must be an early gripper. All brass swivels on it. Oh well, let's fill the hole in and move on. Ah, there's an unusual one. It says on there fleur de lis, and there's a fleur de lis on it. Oh, that's different, isn't it? Right, lots of people down here now. There were people fishing on the end of the pier, but they seem to have gone, so I might be able to get on the end now. Right, moving on. Right, get your finger out the lens. Another lead weight. That was on a 20. That can go in the lead pot that's had it. But while I was digging, sitting by the hole, is something I haven't seen down here before. Look at that. There's a live sea urchin. Well, I'm buggered. See where he's put all the little stones and the seaweed on his back to try and hide him? They're lovely. I'm blowed. There we go. Let's put him in that pool. Right, moving on. Oh, that's something different. I've got a great big brass padlock. Well, that can come home with me. I'll cut the steel out of that and that can go in my brass stash. Right, I have had about 5 or 6 more lead weights, so I've had to transfer them from the pouch into the coat pocket because my pouch is hanging down by my knees. Right, first coin, 5p. That come up an 11. We're heading away from the pier now. Got fed up with finding lead weights. We're going to head back up the beach and back to my van and go home. Right, beginning to set now. Won't be much longer. Another 14, 15 in that hole down there. And look at that. If I can get it in my hand properly. Oh, look at that. Little tiny button. Isn't that pretty? Broken on the shank. It might have some writing on the back. I'll check it out when I get home. Yeah, I think it definitely got writing on it. Oh no, what it looks like it's Victorian. That's a camera focus. Right. Hello YouTubers, quick roundup from last night's hunt. It was only a couple of hours. Didn't find a whole lot. I got fed up with finding lead weights, so I didn't film them all. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one little tiddler, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lead weights. That was the unusual one. Look at that. I've never seen one like that before. That's got to be old because it's been a long time since I've seen swivels like that. The really early ones. Anyway, found a big padlock. Obviously someone's chopped it off. That I thought was a musket ball. I'm not so sure now. I've checked it's not iron. I don't think it's lead. It's too hard. It's not alley. It's the same weight as lead. I'm just wondering if it's some sort of sinker that's made of some alloy of some sort, but it's as heavy as lead. Anyway, found a few bits of aluminium, some strips of lead, a strip of lead, 5p, and that fleur de lis key, if you can see that on there. That's made in Canada. I actually found it on eBay. No date on when it was made, but they were asking £7 for one little key like that. yeah, I should imagine it's from sort of 1900s onwards, something like that. Anyway, and then the little button that I found, cleaned it up. There it is. I hope that's focusing. It's 7-point. I don't know if it's a flower or something, but the edges of the little points are all serrated. But it's made by a company called Bartlett and Son. Oh, it's Bartlett. It's B-A-R-T-L-E-E-T, and it says warranted, and the shank's gone on it. It's quite sharp. It's a pretty little button. I should imagine that was probably something off someone's shoe, a lady's shoe, I think. I think it's a bit too tiny for anything else. Anyway, that was it. Most of these, apart from that one, all of these will go into the melting pot with the rest of my old lead. And I think we might have a wander out Saturday, but I'm not going back down near the pier. I'm fed up with digging up lead weights. We'll go somewhere, see if we can find some bullets instead. Anyway, right, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now. Part video. I was down the pier Tuesday evening. It's now Saturday morning. Tide's well out. Still got about an hour and a half to low water. I got fed up with digging lead weights around the pier, so I'll come down a bit further away, see if we can find anything Victorian. Anyway, big thank you to, I've got some new subscribers. I can't remember your names, but I'll mention you when I do the video. Let's get to it. See you on the first target. On the 16-17. Smashed 303. Right, moving on. So far I've had three 9mm copper jackets, one 9mm lead, another 303, and a big strip of lead on a 16. Right, let's see if we can get that hole over there. Just a strip of lead. Out of this hole here, another strip of lead. God, that was a long way down. Right, fill the hole in and get on with it. Sorry about any wind noise. 28, blooming copper 2p. Well, at least not a crusty one. Oh, first coin. Moving on. My God, that took some digging. The hole there, look. Where do you get that plate off or something? Bit of brass. Oh well, that can go in the scrap box. Oh, that's different from finding all these blooming lead weights I found Tuesday. Right, on to the next. Oh, I ain't had nothing worth filming. More bullets. Just found that. Oh, that is. Nice bit of brass. I'll tell you what, I took some digging out of that hole. I'll fill that in the mo. God, nice 36 on the knocks. Quite crushed, it went half deep. I don't know what that was. Oh, well, moving on, I don't know what the devil that is, but it's a solid iron bar. Got the wind. It's what, about 2.5 foot long at 2-inch diameter. After I banged all that crud off of it, just laying on the surface. And that hole just there. I don't know what the hell that came off of. Like I say, it weighs about 15 pounds. Like I say, it just looks like cast iron. What the hell that was. Oh well, we'll leave it there. I ain't lugging that out. Try again. Perhaps I wasn't recording. There's a big lump of lead there, look. That's a homemade fishing weight. That can go in the lead pot tonight, everyone. Hey, I haven't done that one. What that is. Quick round out of part 2. This was only about an hour and a half hunt off of Worthing. All we found was a couple of strips of lead. Look, a hole in there. I don't know if someone was using them as a weight. They've both got a hole in. Look, an old bottle top Thought I got a ring when I found that one. Don't know what that is. Probably the bottom of a caster leg or something. Or caster wheel. These are incendiary bomb firing pin holders. I found some down there before. Only found out what they were was they got some in the museum, the Wings Museum. So I've got two, that's a half of one. That's what it looks like when you dig it up in a piece of crud. I ain't going to bother cleaning them, leave them as they are. That's a net weight from when I was a kid. I don't use these now, they use lead rope. This has got lead round the rope, quite deep. That's I don't know what somebody made that in. It looks like it was a homemade lead weight, quite heavy. Brass door latch. Looks like it got ripped off or something. That's you saw the last one I had, the percussion cap from a 2-inch mortar. Well, this is the underside of it. There's your firing pin there, look. That's where the cap would have been screwed on, and all the mechanism would have been underneath there. That's some 9mm bullets. There's a spent one there, has hit something. Some 303s. That's a copper 2p with Lizzie on. And that ring, I thought, well, there's a bit of brass pipe. What else we got? Oh, and there was a lead one there, look. And then the last bit was that. I don't know what the devil that is. It was actually attached to there somehow. That looks like the collar of a coolant thing or something, and a bit of copper pipe that must have been on the end of it. Looks like it was all soldered originally to that. That's probably what it was. I don't know what that came from, but it got obviously ripped to pieces, whatever it was. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I did, although I got frozen down. It was so cold. And oh, there's a little bit of aluminium as well. Anyway, hope to get out there again. Hopefully we do a land dig for long. Right, if you like it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And hopefully we'll get out there a bit more now. Lockdown's beginning to ease. Right, catch you on the next one. All stay safe, please.